I'm going to start with this question, and I call it the Wile E Coyote moment. It's the Wile E Coyote moment. Why is that? Who remembers the Roadrunner? One of my favorite cartoons. Now, I always ask this question. What the hell would happen if the coyote ever caught the Roadrunner? What would he do? And I've experienced some Wile E Coyote moments in my life, and I know you all have as well. And I use that metaphor because so many of us are chasing the Roadrunner, chasing the carrot. I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and money was that driver for me. When I'm rich, I will be. When I'm rich, I will feel. I had that definition of my identity really captured in what would happen if I create X amount of dollars, then I'll feel, this sense of significance and importance, right? And that was my 20s. In life, have chased that Roadrunner, and for some people, they continue to. For many people, the chasing of that goal, the chasing of that can sometimes be a bitter taste in our mouth when we eventually get there. It's nothing what we expected. So when I share what I'm about to, I want you just to think about your Wile E Coyote moments. And I want to share this quote that are really important in my life. And the first one is by Dr. Wayne Dyer. And that is, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And I'm going to share the biggest one that happened in my life at the age of 29. So as a young entrepreneurial visionary with no clue, not very highly intellectually smart, I started my business as a mechanic at 23 years of age. I came out of my mechanical apprenticeship and I accidentally found success, except it took about 3 years of absolute hard slog and work and understanding and learning, mostly of what not to do. I learned the hard way in many things. Because you all know what success is. You've understood it in your careers and your jobs. And for me, it was through a business. Since I was 21, reading these books, envisioning, having a vision board, I had a picture of this bright, shiny red hunk of Italian metal on my wall. And I remember it like it was yesterday. The words that I had above it. On or before the 11th to the 12th, 2010, I'll be 30 years of age and will acquire $1 million in assets. I read this day and I read it night. Now, as a 21-year-old kid, unbelievable, ridiculous dream. And the day it actually happened, I flew over there, and you're going to laugh at this, for my friends in Sydney. This was in Marrickville. There was a dealership where I picked it up. The guy's name was Tony. Now, he's an Asian version, but of course, the guy selling you a Ferrari's name is Tony, right? And so I remember Tony gets a call and he said, "I'll be right back." This is a 10-year thing that's come into fruition. And I've flown all the way from Perth, Western Australia, and I arrived at this place. He went off to grab the phone call. And I remember the exact Wile E Coyote moment. The exact moment he grabs onto the Roadrunner was the same moment he walked off, and I sat in this thing for the very first time. And I grabbed onto the steering wheel, and the very first thought, very first unconscious thought was, is this it? Is this all there is? It was this hollow victory. There was nothing in it. It was the scariest thought in my life, because I went, what the hell am I going to do now? There was no meaning in something, because I actually grabbed the carrot that I never actually thought I'd ever get to taste. And it was through this that selling the business, moving on to understanding that I really just want to go and help people. I want to go and make a difference in the world. I remember looking at Tony Robbins on that stage and seeing the impact he had on people, and I said, I want to do that. I don't know what it looks like, and I don't know how the hell I'm going to do it, but that's what I want to do.